I just tried to stream this out to one of my Facebook channels and didn't go through. Didn't go through. So if you're here with us on X, on YouTube, here on Rumble, pop in, put in a comment if you got one. This ain't a long one. This ain't a long one at all. Happy Hump Day. I am thrilled. I am getting my shirt on and got something in my pocket here. Got oh yeah, here we go. Raider Hutch, Lawrence Storm. All right, perfect. Um, I'm getting ready to teach today. I love to teach. I love to teach. Corporate training, public speaking, all of those things, man. Watching the lights come on in somebody's brain, that is some of the most rewarding spaces that I have spent time in. And I just absolutely adore it. And then today, so yesterday, I taught a class for the Marine Retailers Association of America. And today, I'm teaching a lesson for the Marine Retailers Association of America. And, what's really interesting about their program, when I do the Power Sport Academy, I'm largely focused on after sales. I'm largely focused on fixed operations, service, parts, labor, those things. And we're very buried in communication, leadership, and then we kind of layer in some processes. When I do the Marine Retailers Association of America curriculum, that's a little bit different. We cover the whole store, right? Front to back. And we cover like process maps for sales, parts, and service. Sales is part of the discussion, very much so, with the Marine Retailers Association training. And it's interesting because in this space, we are able to see businesses that can embrace best practice in a safe, non-intimidating, organic kind of environment for growth and profit and reliability and customer satisfaction and all of those things. Let's face facts, folks. Let's face facts. A lot of people that open the business without a firm understanding of every nook and cranny of that business. Meaning, for example, why is a franchise so valuable, right? Why is buying into Subway such a valuable investment, whereas opening up your own Tom, Dick, and Harry sandwich shop is more of a risk. It's a risk because when you join a Subway franchise, you're going to get access to all of their training, all of their processes, all of their supplies, all of the stuff that goes into making that business successful. And your chances of success are going to be much, much, much higher than trying to start something on your own without the knowledge of all the processes. What meat slicer to get? What brand of meats to buy? Pardon me. What brand of meats to buy? How cold to keep the refrigerator? What size refrigerator? Right? What kind of prep table do you need? Do you need 6 compartments, 9 compartments, 12 compartments? Like all of these things have to be thought through. And when you own a marine dealership and you come to a place like the Marine Retailers Association of America for training, we come alongside of you, and regardless of the size of your dealership, we put you into a cohort with other dealers, and we have discussions and interactions, and we say, here's a process for this, here's a process for service, here's a process for parts, here's a process to take a look and record your accounting documents, here's a process to examine your customer satisfaction index scores, here's a process, and we go through this thing over 7 weeks. And at the end of those 7 weeks, are you instantly a gazillionaire? No, probably not, right? Let's be realistic. But at the end of that 7 weeks, do you have a firmer understanding of what would really be expected to run your business efficiently, where you're at currently, and how you think you can take those next steps to get where you want to go? Abso-freaking-lutely. And they have an ongoing certification process that goes year after year after year after year, right? And so now you've got someone in your side pocket. You're not in this thing alone, right? You've got somebody with you, and you can say, hey, you know what? I need some training on. Boom, here you go. There's training inside the MRAA website. You can do things virtual. They have Dealer Week every year. Big boat show was down in Florida last year. Just crazy good stuff. Live talks, recorded talks, seminars, webinars, forms, job descriptions that you can download and use for your shop. I mean, just unbelievable resources. And the first step in those resources, of course, is getting certified and going through the process. And you get to use me as your guide through that process. And so today's one of those days. I'm going to hop on. I've got 2 dealers I'm training today. I had 6 dealers that I was training yesterday. Looks like starting in March, we're going to start another cohort. So if you own a boat dealer and you're like, hey, I own this boat dealership and I need to get certified, get in touch with Stevie over at the MRAA. Feel free to hit me up directly and I can forward you over to her and we'll get you signed up, get you into the next cohort. We're starting another class in March. So that's it for what I'm doing there. Other things, working a little bit on the book, working a lot on our social media presence. I apologize to those that follow us on multiple channels. You're going to see like a little uptick in some of the stuff that we're putting out. But the issue there is we've been working hard. We've put out a few more web projects. We've put out a lot of podcast material. We've got these new projects launching in spring, the Sunflower launch and the WP Agency Academy. With those getting closer and closer to an actual, launch, like for an apprentice program, you're going to see us talking and pushing that all the much more. Again, that's another training platform for me. I love teaching. And so as much as I can get myself, in front of others, teaching, sharing, helping people to grow, that's where I'm going to put myself. It's selfish. You're going to say, oh, you're so giving. It's selfish. I enjoy it. I enjoy teaching. Like I said, I love when you can share something with somebody and you see the lights come on and they're like, I got it. And you watch them go and find success. That to me is just over the top because I spent so many years trying to figure it out. I spent so many years, banging my head against the wall, trying to against all odds, I'm going to figure this thing out. And now we come full circle and we go, wait a minute. There were people to teach me. There were mentors I didn't know about. There were people that would be willing to coach. There were paid training opportunities that I wasn't aware of. I got to tell you, if I could have paid someone a couple $1,000 and saved myself 5 years of headaches on becoming a corporate trainer, I would have taken the shortcut. I would have taken the shortcut. So now I'm here. I'm here to provide the shortcut in all of these spaces. Power sports, marine, WordPress agency life. Uh, Learn from my lifetime of mistakes and hard knocks. Take the shortcut and get yourself going. Get successful and profitable just as soon as possible. All right. So again, you'll see more posts, more social posts, more content. We've got a lot in the kitty that we got to get through the system, but you're going to see a lot more stuff from us. And I just want to apologize in advance if you feel like you're getting spammed in your social feed. You can unfollow, you can mute us, you can whatever you think you need to do, whatever you think you need to do. By the same token, if I put out something and you go, well, that's freaking amazing, like, share, follow, subscribe, all those things, because every time you do, it just helps us reach more and more people. Folks, I'm going to get wrapped up here, get ready to open up the session and do this live class. You have yourself a wonderful day. Enjoy the hump day, middle of the week. This is a great day to be like, what did I get done Monday and Tuesday? What do I need to have done by Friday so I can cut out early and go mountain biking, right? Like start thinking in those terms. Start thinking in those terms, right? What can I knock out of the park today so that I can cash in some time on Friday, right? For Fitness Focus Freedom Friday and just move on. Just move on. Just move on. All right, folks, love y'all. Have a great day. I will catch you probably tomorrow.